Previously on Roll for Distraction, The Devil You Know. The party met up at the campus library in the morning, where they spent some time looking through yearbooks for the people Atera watched die in 1988 and 2004. They did find the couple from 1988 having graduated in 1989, so it seems a similar butterfly effect has happened. They also mulled over what would happen if they killed the Big Jersey Devil. Then they went to the main WSU police station to investigate the professor's note saying, "They've all been here longer than me." Atera read the mind of one officer, and while his internal monologue was normal, there was a slight ringing sound over it, and he had faint magic around his head. They also briefly headed inside to file a missing person report on the professor, and to peek around. They came to the realization that all of the officers looked to be at least 50 years old, implying that most of them have been here for around 30 years. Next, they headed over to the abandoned WSUPD Annex building, and used the key Mac found to enter. At the back of the dusty old office, Jasper discovered a secret elevator leading to a long, dark underground tunnel. As they progressed down the tunnel, they found a zombified guard, standing there, menacingly. Atera tried to read his mind, but was only met with an overwhelming screeching sound, and as she yelped in pain, the guard turned to attack them. He was unnaturally strong, and kept charging despite getting shot by Oliver. He threw a few of them against the wall, but was eventually held in place by one of Atera's spells, and then quickly killed. He didn't have any identifying marks, but he had some bullets on him, which will be helpful if they can find a gun for them. Atera used the time vision ritual to see into the past of the hallway, where she watched from this guard's perspective as he collapsed from some internal ailment while issuing a distress call. After that, they continued further into the dark hallway. Holy crap, it's the finale. Wow.
The finale!
Oh my god.
The Finlay.
Alright, who's ready to be the ultimate sacrifice or whatever for dramatic tension?
I think my voice is already the dramatic sacrifice that we need.
Yes, Katie, do you want to explain your voice to the good people at home?
I'm sick. I'm sorry. I sound like a child who chain smoked for years. It's just gonna happen. I squeak. It's fine. I'm sorry.
Wow,
the
really
con
specific.
crud hit hard.
A little bit.
I sound like a child who chain smoked for years.
I sound like a 13-year-old boy who has smoked a pack a day since he was 5.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Got any more cigarettes?
Hey, Ma, get me some
What are they
steak from the
selling?
corner store.
I have tea. Hopefully I will not sound that bad to your
All right.
ears.
You
I
almost
apologize.
just made my margarita come out of my nose.
That would have been awful.
Go down to the 7-Eleven. I need my Marlboros.
This is a 3-pack. I need a
All right,
74-pack.
are you guys good? Are you done?
No, never.
No.
Apparently not.
They are.
No.
I'm so
Anyway,
sorry.
quickly at the top, like we said, it's the finale, so if you somehow you missed it on the last episode, stick around to the end for the announcement of what the next season is, and also for our little sort of post-show that we do where we talk about the game and, wind down from everything. If you missed it, I opened the beta for my TTRPG that I'm working on called Big Adventure Game. Link in the description for that. It's free. And if you want something that isn't free, you can become a YouTube member. You'll get the podcast 24 hours early. That'll apply to the next season and all seasons in perpetuity until we die.
Until
or just
we all
stop.
die.
Actually, more so until
minute now.
I was gonna say more so until
God.
Alex dies, because the rest of us can't do this shit.
That's true. I do everything.
Just about.
So where we left off, it is still Wednesday, the 21st of October, 2015.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
My dudes. You guys found the secret tunnel under
Secret
the
tunnel?
college.
Insert
Secret
Avatar
tunnel.
Secret Tunnel song here.
Secret
tunnel
tunnel through the college.
I will not sing for your ears. I'm so sorry.
You went through the tunnel. You killed a zombie man.
Singular
kept walking.
zombie man.
And we're gonna pick up when you finally get somewhere. Quite some time later. You walk for like 30 minutes. It's not a short walk.
How fucking big is this tunnel?
It's big. I mean, you can kind of use your imagination looking at the map, the conspiracy map.
Who built
It
this?
goes from the police annex to roughly the power plant.
This feels too high up to be looking for diamonds. I don't understand why they would dig a straight line this long here.
That's a Minecraft joke.
I mean,
Haha.
I don't.
Congratulations, Brian. You got the Minecraft joke.
Gotta go to at least deep.
So eventually, in the dark tunnel, your flashlights catch something again. This time, it's not a horrifying zombie guard man. It's a door.
Yay!
A door.
Is the door locked?
Is it adorable?
The door is open a crack. You figure if it was locked, it would be really hard to open because it looks sort of like a vault door. A big, heavy metal thing with a big crank in the middle.
Peek in there.
All right, I peek.
Peek your face hole in the door hole.
So you Mac, you look through the big door. You have to push it slightly. It makes a little squeak, because
like
it's
my voice.
old and metal.
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds exactly like Katie.
Thanks.
Hello, welcome to the secret bunker.
No!
All right, you need to isolate the squeak she just made and make the door sound like that.
Yeah, there's a few squeaks. You got options.
Anyway, yeah, you open the door, peek in, and you're in a more built hallway. This one has like nicer lights and everything. None of them are on, but maybe you can find a switch. And so as you peek your head in here, you start to hear distantly a loud hum, which if you figure you're
Oh,
the
it's the
power plant,
reactor.
that makes sense. There'd be a sort of a constant mechanical hum, right? Just a whoosh, an engine whirring in the background. I'm not going to put that in the edit of the episode because people will lose their minds if they have to listen to that for an hour.
Someone's microwaving a burrito. Tara, why does your voice sound so different from between the 20 minutes or we walked down the tunnel?
It's really dry in here.
It's really
Really allergic to everything.
I'm really allergic to mold.
Yes, so speaking of not mold necessarily, but yeah, so Mac, when you peek your head in here, in addition to the sound of some distant heavy machinery, it stanks. It's got a bit of a rotting scent. It's not overpowering, it's not like making you want to throw up or anything, but it hits you, you notice it.
I was gonna say, is it dead bodies?
Nothing immediately in here, but there's only a very short hallway again. It seems like you're almost in sort of an airlock, because then there's another big heavy door behind that.
So that's a yes, just not yet.
Probably.
Oh, no!
Cute.
And also in the room there's a rack with some big heavy duty headphones. You don't need them yet, but they're there for people coming in clearly to
Well,
not
I'm
have your
gonna
damage.
throw a set of those
facility.
on my neck, just in case.
Yeah, you can all grab a set of headphones or earmuffs, I guess. So yeah, you can all go into this sort of intermediate room.
We are in
What is
here. I
this
look
room?
around.
Nothing other than those headphones. It's just a big metal room with a heavy door on either side.
And we went through one of them.
Yeah, you went through the one that was open just a crack. The one ahead of you is closed.
What does the other heavy door look like?
About the same. It was sort of a vault door
This
with
door,
a big,
but facing the other direction.
Yeah, a big wheel that you turn in the middle.
I turn the wheel.
You can't. It's very stuck. It feels like it's got some sort of mechanical latch to it. You did leave the other door open, so.
I use my big stick and I hit the wheel. Bang.
Boing.
What do I roll for that?
You don't. You just made a loud metallic boing.
Do I see any magic?
Not yet, but I'll tell you when.
I speculate that for us to open this door, we have to close the other one.
We have to say the magic
Oh,
words.
I hate that idea.
I do too, because we could just die trapped in here.
Can we see if the spinny part of the door that's open is movable? Is that clearly functioning from the inside?
Yeah, it's like a little stiff, but you can make it spin, yeah.
Okay.
You could do it. You could very easily close it and lock it.
All right, I charge through the other door.
Not. It is metal.
It's
Your
closed.
flesh.
But I have a +3.
I go
buff to
splat.
tough or whatever.
I go splat.
All right, that's our first character death. Mac was our
Mac
noble
runs
sacrifice to
so
open the
hard
door.
into the door that it becomes
He
flat.
Oh no.
Like
I
fucking like Wile E. Coyote or something running into
Yes,
a painting
yes.
of a tunnel.
I agree that we need to shut the other door. I just hate the idea of needing to shut the other door.
I'm not happy about
Same
it.
here.
We shut the other door.
Okay, I was
Closing
Classic.
the door. Nope.
Damn.
Classic
We're doing it live.
TTRPG moment, everybody. We talked about a door for 3.5 minutes.
Close the door. Get on the floor.
Yes, so
do dinosaur,
Jasper
whatever.
eventually says, fine, I'll do it. Goes over to the big door you came through. You pull it shut, turn it. It has like bars that go up and down. One goes up into the ceiling, one goes down into the floor. You hear a click at the other door. You figure you can open that now.
Oh, I
Is
hate
this
it.
is not like a
No.
decontamination room or something? I feel like they would have that for some reason.
Yeah, when you shut it, you hear what sounds like an air conditioning unit of some sort start up, but it's like
It starts to
doesn't-
spark.
yeah, it's broken, whatever it is. Regardless, it doesn't like suck the air out or anything. You're not.
I guess that's
you're
a
fine.
good thing. Would we like to open the other door now, Mac, as you've already splatted into it?
Yeah, Mac is no more, so do whatever you
Matt-
want.
Well, Mac has a
Ah.
concussion, but he's fine.
Mac rematerializes. He comes out of the splat.
I'm no longer Mac. Now I am Whack. Flip the M over.
Have you tried changing it to Wumbo? Anyway, yes, I'll open the other door.
Yeah. So yes, as Jasper closes the first door, Mac turns. Now that wheel turns with ease. You barely need to put any muscle into it, and yeah, you open that door, and you find yourself in a sort of like a T hallway, where in front of you there are two rooms, or two doors rather, normal doors, not big fancy vault doors. One of them says barracks over the top, like a guard or soldier type barracks, and the other says kennels. Like where you keep-
What?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, barracks first.
No.
Barracks first.
And hang on real quick, one more thing I gotta add, a visual aid.
Oh, that's
on the floor,
me!
sort of in the middle, there's a symbol on the floor. It looks like this for audio listeners.
The
it looks sort of like
Illuminati.
it looks sort of like a seal of government
Approval.
department. It reads
Wait.
FBA,
The Federal Bureau
and it
of
looks kind of like
Anomalies.
it's got the pyramid with the eye on top, sort of.
Where the fuck is Hellboy? Why is he not dealing with this? He's just in Newark. He's so close.
Anyway, you see that on the floor. Go ahead and maybe talk about it if you want.
Whoa, look at this symbol.
FBA.
Damn, it's the man.
All right,
Hate
well, we
the
know
man.
that stands for Federal Bureau of something or other.
I was hopeful it was the Fun Buddies Association.
Well, it's gotta have something to do with the Illuminati, right? That's like an Illuminati thing.
Yes, but that does not start with an A.
Well, no, but like they gotta be connected.
No, in this universe it does. It's spelled Illuminati.
Illuminati.
All
It's the
Illuminati.
Illuminati.
They're in charge of all the aluminum.
the
in the world.
Aluminiumati.
Yes.
Federal Bureau of Anomalies, I assume.
Or aliens, whatever.
Well, that's also a valid point.
But this ain't Area 51.
Or avocados.
The Federal Bureau of Ants.
Ants.
See, I'm still hoping for the Fun Buddy Association or maybe the Fuck Buddy Association. I'd rather
yes.
either of those
Damn.
options. I'm
Here's
just
the thing.
saying.
I don't want to have sex with anything in this underground bunker. Okay, that might
I don't-
honestly the
Anymore.
Fuck Buddy Association might be worse at this point.
Me being the weird conspiracy theorist person, would I have ever come across this symbol in my research?
Not exactly this, no. I mean, you recognize the pyramid with the eye as, the stereotypical Illuminati symbol, quote unquote.
I take a picture
Yeah.
of the symbol.
Does this mean we can
Sure.
get a bonus episode of Smasher Pass Cryptids?
Please.
Yes.
Maybe.
No,
Please?
maybe. We're doing that.
Like, comment, and subscrib, and maybe we'll do it.
Let us know.
No, in the
please.
comments.
That's our first
No.
member. That's our
You'd
first
like to
members only
do that.
video.
Oh, God. I don't know if people would pay for that. Anyway, yeah, so in front of you, you have two doors, barracks and kennels. At this point, now that you're a little deeper in, the humming of the machinery is going to get a little louder every room you go into. At this point, it's still not a problem where you need the headphones. Atera, you asked if you see magic. You sort of do. What everyone else is perceiving is just an occasional, no rhythm to it, just a thump. You very low, very deep. You feel it more than you hear it.
Okay.
But Atera, when every time the thump happens, there's sort of a pulse, if you will, of what looks like those ley lines that goes along all the walls and floors and everything. Faint, but yeah, they just kind of flash and zip over the room.
I will convey that to the team.
So there's definitely magic in here, right?
Well, yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yup. Yeah.
Oh, you can.
Yes, Queen.
Yeah.
2 doors. Which door?
Barracks.
Barracks.
Okay,
Yeah, I
I
think
kind
we
of
all
wanted to go to the
agree.
kennels, but okay.
We'll check those second. I want to see if there's weapons in the barracks.
Okay.
Kill all
also-
the defenseless Jersey Devils in the kennels.
Yes.
As you expect, you open this door. It's not locked or anything, and it's a very, very bare bones barracks. It looks like, soldiers overseas, right? Where it's just kind of bunk beds, footlockers under the bunk beds, right? Nothing crazy, and a side room that you assume is like showers. And in here is 2 more of those guards who are just kind of Blair Witching it in the corner.
No.
They're just sort of standing still. They haven't reacted to you yet. You do see that one of them does still have his gun, so it tempts you.
Who's the best at stealth?
I don't know if stealth is the option. I think that I could just, take one of them out and then we fight the other. Alex, would I be allowed to just, pull the trigger 3 times and take him out?
Well, so we'll do this, right? If you want to aim for the head and get like a assassination headshot on one of them, right?
Outstanding.
I'll make you roll act under pressure to do that. If you do really good, you'll nail the headshot. If you do just okay, you'll get a body shot. If you miss, you miss, and then you have to fight them.
Wait, I have a crossbow.
You have to fight. You're only gonna knock out one. The other one's gonna turn and run at you, right?
That's fine. We can't knock both out. Oh, we have a crossbow, right?
I have a crossbow. I would
you
like
wanna
to shoot
try
the
and
other
snipe
one
the other?
right as John
If you guys
want to
do a simultaneous Call of
Double.
Duty 3, 2, 1, pull the trigger.
We're doing a Captain Price and
That's the snowy
and
mission
McMullen.
in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
I was going
Great,
with
yeah.
the
Electric
sniper
Boogaloo.
mission at Chernobyl. But
It's the only one I played, so so if you'd both like to roll act under pressure, you may do so.
does a 12 hit?
Yes, so good. Brian, what'd you get?
9.
Okay, so John, you line it up, you pop one of them in the back of the head. Brian, you hit him in the shoulder, which does not kill him, so he turns and runs at you guys. So we'll say that is Oliver and Mac getting to do a thing. Who would like to do a thing now? One of them got taken out. The other one is turned to run at you with a crossbow bolt through his shoulder.
Magic lady,
trap him
throw
in the floor?
magic dust on him.
Can I trap him on the floor?
All right, roll to magic him, please.
8. It's only an 8, so there's a glitch.
Okay, problematic side effect.
Okay.
You want to turn the floor into putty so that he can't walk.
Or his shoes just get stuck to it.
You
But I
turn
guess
the
that works
whole
too.
floor. You turn the whole floor into putty. None of you can
Oh.
walk right now.
Okay, the whole
The
thing's
floor
putty.
is sticky. It'll probably fade away later.
That's fine, because at least he can't get to us, but we have range.
He is kind of crawling at you because he's super strong, but you've got a little bit of time. Does one of you want to act while he's making his way downtown? You have slowed him down.
Am I allowed to just pop him again? Can I just...
Please do. I have a knife. I can't do shit from far away.
If no one else wants to do anything, yeah, go for it, John. I'll say roll act under pressure again because now the situation has gotten weird.
Coincidentally, 12 again.
So yes, he stumbles in the liquid concrete floor. His hands get stuck as he's trying to get up. You pop him in the neck, and that's that. A few moments later, the floor starts to re-solidify. Your shoes are kind of ruined, but you're fine.
Sorry.
My shoes.
I'll get new shoes. I'll buy you all new shoes if we live.
Oh no, my
I
Velcro
don't know.
Skechers.
My Skechers, my light up Skechers with the Velcro.
So you found a gun to go with that magazine you found from the previous guard last time.
Ba-da-da-da.
So now somebody can have just like a slightly outdated Glock.
Can
if
I
you
have
want
the
it.
Glock? Because all I got is a knife.
Okay, yes, Alex, you have a gun. Congratulations.
Yay!
Am I the only one that doesn't have a ranged weapon?
I
feel like
myself am a ranged
If
weapon.
you count a terror's magic, then yes, it's just you.
Here's the thing.
Okay, well-
Every combat, you've just tried to take photos, so We're all playing Call of Duty. We're all playing like Resident Evil, and you're playing Pokemon Snap.
I was gonna say he's playing Fatal Frame.
I could also enchant a weapon.
Wait, what do you mean enchant a weapon?
I can make it do more damage. But like, if I do poorly, I could fuck the weapon.
You could
not like that.
Well, don't fuck the weapon.
Don't
turn my work.
I
you
could
are
like
not
break
touching my
it.
side
You could
piece.
break the gun.
I could break it. I could like mess it up. It'd be bad. I could do bad to it. I understand.
If you want, if that's up to you guys. If you want to, Alex, do you want the gun to be magic?
I do, but I feel like I'm too shit of a shot to actually make it worth it, so probably not me.
I'm not risking mine because I already have a +2 against these things.
Yeah, yours is already upgraded because you have a.
you want the
Okay, you
crossbow?
can do it to my crossbow. Yep.
All right, I'll do the crossbow. It's
2.
an 11, so it works without any issue.
All right.
Yes.
You have it's +1 harm and plus magic. I don't know what that
Yeah.
magic part means.
But meaning like if something can only be harmed by magic, now the crossbow can harm it.
Cool.
We should look through all the footlockers and see if...
Sure. So you can dig around through the footlockers.
See what kind of shoes we can find in the
I was
footlocker.
gonna say.
You know, they might not be the right sizes for everyone, but there are boots.
I'll live.
Clothing, backup uniforms. They look like sort of non-specific military uniforms. They're just sort of like dark green fatigues, right? They have the little Velcro name patches, normal assortment of last names. No specific ID. No one has like their driver's license down here on whatever this top secret thingamajig is.
Any dog tags?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, like I
Be
said,
in the
no,
kennels, silly.
no full specific identifiers. Yeah.
I can specifically see spirits. Do I see the 2 people we just killed, dead spirits, in the room with us?
You gotta get the Luigi board out.
Huh.
Alex is about to answer a very uncomfortable question: if these people's souls were trapped in their bodies for that whole time, or if they were already dead.
It sounds like Alex is trying to figure this out right now.
I'm also trying to figure out the answer to that question.
That is perfectly fine.
I think they would technically be already dead, so their ghosts would be gone
Okay.
previously at this point.
I'm gonna point that out to the team that they don't have ghosts that came
You
out
didn't
of their
see a ghost
bodies.
fly out of them. Yeah.
Works for me.
Oh boy.
Well, at least we don't have to worry. Yeah, we don't
None
have
of
to
you
feel bad about killing
murder.
them. They were
Yeah,
already
but
dead.
You didn't kill anyone. Yeah.
They work for the man, so...
Anyway. There's no further door in here, so if you want to go through the kennels, you can go through the kennels.
Oh boy, I wonder what monstrosities are in the kennels.
What an apt term you've chosen to use.
For for clerical purposes, I reload my 2 fired shots.
Yes. So anyway, yes, the kennels is essentially another kind of hallway, but it's a room with 2 rows of 8, so 16 on each side, and then 32 total cases, right? Square containment units. Each of them has a sort of green, like a dark green tinted glass question mark over the front of them, and 5 of them currently have a little small Jersey Devil thing inside of them. And as you enter the room, they, growl and posture at you, but they seem unable to get out. Over each cell is a date. All of them are between 1955 and 1967. Although, you do notice immediately that 2 of them have no date, and are there's just dust in there. There's nothing.
Oh, so that must be the ones we offed.
Oh, maybe.
What if there's like a contingency, like exterminate button, and we could just kill them all in one fell swoop?
So yeah, you look for like a lever or a control of any sort. Each of the kennels does have 2 levers. One of them is green, one of them is red. You don't know anything beyond that.
Red usually
And
means
they're
red.
individual to each cell.
What if we pulled both at the same time?
Well, then, if there's poison gas, it's going to leak into the hallway, so let's not do that.
How are these things not able to get out when they can just melt through the floor?
I'm sure they have
Valid
some sort
question.
of special material preventing them from doing that.
Jasper, you sort of ask yourself that question, and you're looking at these cells. You notice that all the ones that don't have a creature in them, like all the empty ones, there's at least some small crack in the glass. Not enough room for them to get to walk out, but just a thin crack in the glass. The ones that still have something contained in there are totally in good condition.
The green is probably some type of magic.
Do I see the magic?
It catches the light in sort of a weird way that, seems like it could be magical.
Should I ask them a question and try? I can communicate with something that I don't share a language with, and I could attempt to see if I can ask it.
I mean,
what the fuck?
I would go for it. Why not? See if you can get anything out of these.
Roll magic.
I got 10 even. So it works without fail.
All you hear is,
Oh.
I'm sorry?
No. But yeah, like it's just nonsensical, monstrous screaming. You can't hear them at all through the cell, but it sounds like the way that they roar, in their head. That's the extent of their thought.
Is the roaring humanoid in any way?
No. Despite the limitations of my vocal cords to only make sounds that humans can make.
Oh, no,
This is not what those sound like.
My brain for a second went, does anybody remember the movie Spy Kids?
Yeah,
Thank
obviously.
God.
Unfortunately. Are you talking about
Anyway.
Floops Fluglies?
Yes, I was thinking
Yes.
it was like the Fooglies that like they...
help us, save us. Floop
Yes.
is a madman, help
Oh
us,
yeah, they
save
talk
us.
backwards or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I was thinking like they had taken people and turned them into these little Jersey Devil fuckers.
Ah. So with these guys, there's no like if I can communicate with them, there's no like pattern of thought. They're just
Yeah.
growling.
I
They're
don't think these
So they're
are
dumb.
animal adjacent,
So they're just
not
they're just dumb
sentient.
creatures.
Yeah, they're just they want to eat. Like
Ham, nom, 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 nom.
So that would mean that if these things haven't been able to get out of their enclosures, but the other two have, and we killed both of those, then these probably didn't kill anyone. They didn't cause any anomalies or whatever to happen.
Or
I
they
don't
killed someone and someone put them
care.
back.
Kill them anyway.
I pulled a red lever.
Oh,
one of
leather, crunk.
I
on one that has
pistol.
one in it or one that doesn't.
Oh,
Not that it
why
why
particularly
don't we
matters,
check
but-
that? Yeah, if there's the empty ones, let's see what the lever does.
So, you pull the red lever on one of the ones that is already empty. You see the floor, some like vents open up, and some sparks start to come out, like it wants to be an incinerator, but it seems like it doesn't have the juice to do it. It would probably hurt this thing's feet, but you don't know that a couple of sparks would be enough to kill it.
What about pulling the lever on one with something still in it? Would it be the same?
Try.
The gas that is probably needed is probably gone by now. It's been
Yeah,
decades.
the fuel.
I pull it anyway.
Okay.
I feel like pissing it off.
All right, you pull one, Jasper, and this one does work. It seems that some of them are just
Oh.
broken. you crank the lever on this one, and yeah, one of the 5 things is just
It's Edna
You can't
testing
even
out
tell the
Jack
glass is
Jack's
green
suit.
anymore. It's just red in there. It's for like 10 seconds, and then it runs out. Yeah, it's just a pile of ash in there now.
Wonderful, and fire be cleansed.
Well, that was aggressive.
Do we hear another thunder crack? Does something in the time stream change again?
Can we check the map?
You wouldn't really be able to hear anything down here, but you do hear another one of those thumps, pretty loud this time, with the ley lines pulsing and everything that Tara could see. That causes 3 of the other cells that these do have them in them still to crack a little bit.
Great.
Uh-oh.
When
Okay,
they crack,
Levers.
Pull the levers!
hang on, let me finish my narration. When the glass cracks, they start phasing through. It seems that breaks the seal of the containment. So they don't need to physically walk out, but now they can phase through the wall there, or through the glass. So yeah, that's happening. We'll say at least one of you can act quickly.
But how many of them are there?
There are 3 that are phasing. One of them is still, his glass didn't crack.
I pull the levers.
Mac, if you would like to run quickly and pull a lever, please roll me an act under pressure.
10.
All right, 10 on act under pressure is a success. So yeah, you managed to run over and pull one of the levers and incinerate one of them, or at least incinerate the back half of one of them, which is enough, before it can get all the way out. The other 2, however, do make it out. So you've got 2 mini Jersey Devils in the hallway with you here. Who would like to act now?
I want to take a shot.
Yeah, you can just do that. Number 2 or number 3?
I'm gonna go number 2.
Okay. It takes 2 damage. Bang. Ow.
Hey!
Who's next?
Your mom. Sorry. Ignore me.
I woke up this morning and chose
Damn, that
violence.
was
Can
aggressive.
I go next?
Sorry.
Sure, John. You're shooting. Okay, you shoot. No roll there because nothing crazy's happening. Same target or the other one?
Same target. Let's combine fire.
Atera or Jasper?
Oh, big whammy.
Okay, that's a magic roll, yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah.
Or kick some ass, but you add magic, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I kick some ass, but I use my weird instead, so it's a 6.
Right, weird.
It's a 12.
Yeah, you got him. How much damage is that?
That's 2. It's 2 harm, close, obvious, ignore armor.
Okay, yeah, you Eldritch Blast that one, and he flies back. So that kills the one, and he is slowly dissolving in the corner. Jasper, it's your turn. The other one has advanced up to you, since everybody shot the one. You've got one in your face, what do you do?
Alright, I'm gonna whap him with my bopping stick. I'm gonna give him a big kiss. A kiss on the lips?
No.
Question mark?
We established
Wait.
it has a tongue. We had to roll for that,
thought-
but it
Wasn't the Fuck Buddy Association. I'm sorry.
You thought wrong!
God damn.
I roll to bop.
Yeah, it kicks some ass,
Question
yes.
mark? 10 to bop.
That
Yeah.
is a success. So if you look at kick some ass, you can pick one of those bonuses on the 10 plus. The obvious one is just you suffer less harm. So if you're trading blows with each other, he's running at you, you're swinging at him.
I want to inflict terrible harm.
Okay, so
I get him with the stabby end.
yeah,
my
you swing
war club.
your gunstock war club that you have for some reason. You catch him in the neck. As you do that, he bites your arm. So he takes 2 harm because you get the bonus from taking the +10 move, and you take 1 harm because he's just a little guy.
You're just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
Back at the top, fresh round, anyone may go.
Is he still biting me? Is he like grabbing hold, or is it just like...
No.
I want to take another shot.
Okay, if you want to do that, I'll make you roll under pressure because, he's
Ah,
right next to your friend.
8.
8 on act, under pressure. Going to give you a worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. So, you can fire that shot and you can hit it, but the bullet will probably go through it and hit the one that is still contained and let it out also. Or you can choose not to shoot. Or you can use luck and just shoot it.
I'm gonna use luck and just shoot it.
Okay. So, bang.
Boom.
That's Izzy's turn.
I'm gonna pull the other lever with the other pup still in the other cage.
Okay, you just want to incinerate it? Sure. Yeah, I will make you roll for it because the one that people are still fighting are distracted. So yeah, you can be quickly. I'm just gonna incinerate this guy before it becomes a problem.
Yep.
You yank it, and sure enough, it takes a while to spark on rusty old equipment, but it does work. Yeah, that's another one dead. Oliver, Atera, or Jasper?
I trap it on the floor, or trap it on whatever's touching.
Huck, I mean, sure.
Get swifty.
Okay.
Just teleport it back into the case. No, they're all
I
broken,
could.
so.
I could banish it back into its cage, but I'd rather trap it.
From whence he came.
It's an 8 again, so there's a glitch.
So, Atera, with your glitch on the spell, you Fusroda the thing into one of the cells, but it breaks all the glass, and you take 1 harm.
Okay.
But yeah, now it's very much kind of pinned in a cell. Which, Oliver and Jasper, your turn.
Bang!
I try... Okay.
I mean, yeah, Jod, you can just shoot it. It's pinned, so you don't need to roll or anything. Bingo bongo, that's how much health it had left, and there we are.
I do 3 harm.
So yeah, you just incinerated 3 of them and killed 2 of them the old-fashioned way.
That sucker done bit me.
Several minutes of healing and 1 bathroom break later. Pee-pee break over. Back to the show. So yes, you've cleared out the holding cells here,
Did we
and there's
hear any
another
more
door
thumps?
beyond it.
hear
Yes,
any more thumps as
you've
we-
been hearing the thumps. They sound a little louder. They sound a little closer. Atera's looking at like the ley line pulses that come with them, and they're sort of leading you down this way.
Oh boy.
I hate it.
Another short hallway. As you're getting to
Wait.
the end of this, what?
I'm still unclear. Am I healed or not?
Yes.
Instructions unclear. Bleeding out.
Perfect.
Help.
You're good. As you head a little further into the facility, it's another not quite so long dark hallway, and you come to another one of these kind of airlock doors. But on your side of it, there's sort of a big control room with a bunch of switches, all unlabeled. Maybe there was once a key somewhere. But in the corner there is another rack, kind of like where you found the headphones before, and you're getting to the point where you feel like you're going to need those soon.
Yeah.
In the corner on racks, there are hazmat suits.
Oh,
Yellow
joy.
with the big awkward helmet.
Well, about that
Lethal
time.
company.
Joyful,
I really
joyful.
do not want to put one of those on my body.
And yeah,
That's gonna
over
be
the
so gross.
over the door, which is again, it's another one of those like big vault airlock style doors. There's the big radiation symbol, and it's like hazmat suit required, whatever, something to that effect.
Hazardous material. ahead.
Can you tell I've never been to a nuclear power plant?
We're all
What?
gonna grow an extra limb
Yeah.
right out of our
Perfect.
All the
eyeballs.
better to punch monsters with.
You know.
Oh my god, no!
I could run 50% faster
Finally
with a
gonna
third
have-
leg, allegedly.
Finally gonna have a third leg.
I've had one the whole time.
We.
Boo. I was waiting for it. Someone was going to make the third leg joke,
Thank you.
and I thought it was
Good
going to be
lord.
me.
Oh god, I hate it.
Gotta be quicker than
Fucking
that.
stupid. I want a third butt cheek. I want my character to have a third butt cheek. Just a butt
But
cheek.
where? Where
That
would
would
that
require
go?
you to have a second asshole.
Shut. No, it wouldn't. I just want the cheek. I just want a third cheek.
Then,
No, that's
But
not true,
where
Alex.
though?
If it's in a
Next to it,
triangle.
above it, below it?
I want.
on your
I want
leg?
2 left butt cheeks.
On your
Then
hip?
put on the fucking hazmat suits.
Okay.
Yeah.
You put on the hazmat suits. You go over to the big scary door. Any words before you go in?
wait, are the hazmat suits clean?
I mean, they're a little musty from just hanging here, but they're
I mean,
clean,
do the air circulators on them work?
No.
yeah, everything seems like it's working
All right.
fine.
Well, then they're not going to be
Oh.
musty for long.
I hate it.
We push the button or lever or
Wait,
spin the wheel
wait,
to open the door.
wait,
We're not
wait.
waiting. Nope, we're not waiting. Leroy
have
Jenkins.
God, we have these earmuffs because we
Yeah.
thought we're gonna need to use them soon. Should we put the headphones on while we're in the hazmat suits?
under the suit.
Yes,
Yes,
we should
Yes.
wear those.
Great,
it's
thank
it's
you.
the big hazmat helmet, so there's room. And you can hear each other by like shouting, but
Oh.
like barely. And
Hello.
you can still communicate with like gestures and such, of course.
I'm just gonna start popping into people's
Alright.
minds.
How many of us have
Yeah,
been taking
Tara's
sign
fine.
language?
Sure, you can just do telepathy. Yeah. You have
Yeah.
to roll.
Yeah.
for
Can you
willing
like
telepathy
open
to
a?
your
Can you
friends.
like just open a group chat telepathically or?
If you want to do that, if you want to have it just set up, that
Can
would be a roll magic for that. But if
Yes,
you individually want
please.
to pass back and forth, then
Can I send gifs?
It's an 11.
okay, you've opened a telepathy channel.
Fantastic.
You are
Hell
one
yeah.
That is incredible. I hope I can close it later.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, no.
at will. I don't want to listen to you fuckers for the rest of my life.
Yeah. How
Oh,
we
no.
doing, everybody? I've just connected our brains.
Mind
Might
meld!
feel weird.
Whoa.
You don't need to shout. It's
Sorry.
loud enough in
I'm
here by
very-
itself.
look, there is so much adrenaline in my body
Oh my
right
God.
now.
And what song do you all have stuck in your heads?
According to Brian, it's tequila.
Thanks for tuning into
Brian's not
Brian's
even
Head.
talking.
Okay. Can I roll again to make him quieter?
Can you
Tequila.
adjust
Turn
the
him down.
volume? Is that the? It's not the song I thought would be playing going into the final battle. I did not expect tequila to be the theme for the end fight, but here we are.
Anyway, yeah, the door opens. It's another little airlock. You step into the airlock area.
We gotta shut the other door.
Shut the big door behind you.
Oh,
Turn it.
fucking
You know
hell.
how this works at this point. Turn around, go over to the other big door, turn it, clicks, it opens. This is the point where the sound becomes overwhelming, right? Because you've no longer got a big steel wall between you and whatever the source of the noise is. You step through, and I narrate a big old scene for you. Give me a second. In the middle of the room, the thing that sort of dominates the scenery. What? Did it sound like a car crash? We'll go peek out the window.
And,
Oh my God.
and if it's bad, call for
my
help.
God.
You go through the door. The first thing that you see that sort of dominates this very large, sort of like aircraft hangar-sized room is a big one of those containment cells, a gigantic thing that is
The biggest
a big
boy.
green cube right in
I
the middle of
hate
the
it.
room. And it's sort of filled with like a fog, so you can't quite see what's inside of it. But you hear thumping and movement from inside of it occasionally. And Atera, whenever any of those movements happen, you see the pulses of the ley lines come out of the cube.
I hate it.
Attempt.
But I let the team know.
Off to the left is a big turbine, like a pretty traditional looking power plant turbine that is hooked up to a bunch of wires that go up and over and above the cube is what is essentially a normal nuclear reactor. It glows blue. That's just what they do.
I'm not 100% sure if that's true, but sure.
It's a thing. Cherenkov radiation, I
Okay,
think it's called.
alright.
It makes it glow blue.
I don't
And then off to the right, the thing that you think you're probably looking for down here is 3 more guards. These ones are a bit more suited up. They've got some like SWAT gear type stuff with like, Kevlar pads and such. And they're standing in front of a cartoonishly large lever that says, I have it written down.
It has a
Do
big
not pull.
skull.
Words.
It has a big skull icon on it.
Basically, it says emergency specimen kill.
Oh.
Cute.
And there's 3 of these guards near it. 2 of them are off to either side. Again, just kind of standing in the corner, standing at the wall. And you know, like in every movie when they activate a nuke, you need 2 keys.
Yeah.
They're kind of doing that with the 2 keys. And then the guy in the middle has a hand just kind of like lazily, like his wrist is just like hung over the lever.
Wait, are these
Oh,
actual
they were
people?
they were about to activate the kill and failed.
Oh no.
They were that close.
Oh, they're like petrified?
No, they've been possessed.
They're whatever the zombie situation that these other guys have.
Are they
going
in
on is.
radiation suits or are they just wearing SWAT gear?
They seem to have just rushed in here in SWAT gear.
Okay, so they were willing to die for this. All right.
Where's their journal
Is our
entry that tells you what
professor
happened?
behind it all?
No, it's just
Dun,
these guys.
dun, dun.
I assume no. That'd be a wild. That would be an M. Night Shyamalan-esque twist.
You know
that
what?
the professor
Which
is
I would not
riding the
watch.
fucking thing in a final fight.
Hang on, John. We're not there yet. As you,
Is he?
as you're standing here taking all this in, against the glass, you see the mouth of the big one kind of stick to the side of the glass like a gigantic
oh, like a
lamprey, the size of Godzilla.
Oh
You know,
no!
the size of a small house. Again, you can't get a good look at the full body of the creature because it's foggy in there.
Sorry. I use my airbending to clear the room of fog.
Wait,
no.
when?
No.
Mac, when have you been able to do that?
Oh, I'm the avatar. I didn't
Mac
tell you.
using his airbending, turning on a fan.
You're specifically the Sokka in this story. You're the
You
mundane.
really are, though.
Oh my god, you're right, yeah.
As you're standing in here and all this is happening, you're hearing the containment of this thing start to
Crack.
buckle a little bit.
Oh no.
So
Okay, speed run.
time is short. So yes, there's the kill switch there. There's 3 of those guards. They will certainly notice you as soon as you do something hostile. They are slightly armored. Who's doing a thing?
John and I are going
I've
to
still got
headshot them again.
21 bullets.
John and I are going to headshot them again.
But I want to see
We're aiming for the same one. We're gonna try and take out one and then switch to another. And
Sure,
then the
they
third.
are armored, so that makes
Because
a
of
degree of
armor?
sense.
I'll blow a hole. You hit the crossbow. All right.
All right.
Alright, we're at 1, 2, 3,
what
go.
the
All right,
looks
Robin
like.
Hood, calm down. But both of you act under pressure.
Okay. 10.
11.
Okay, so you both succeeded. So with his body armor, that will be, instead of 3 damage from John, that'll be 2, and instead of 2 damage from Brian, that'll be 1. He doesn't go down. He's just got a hole in the armor and a crossbow bolt in his back. The 3 of them turn around and rush at you.
And I have that
What are you
plus
guys
1
doing?
damage. I have that plus 1 damage on my.
Oh, you do have a +1, yes. So regardless, not a kill, but carry on.
Other gun, fire at the weak point.
I'll take a shot.
Go ahead. They haven't reached you yet, so you can just hit. So yeah, you shoot him. Not dead, but definitely slowing down.
But I hit something.
You did. Atera and Jasper.
I have a stupid idea that might not work, or a probably smart thing that I should probably do.
Let's hear it.
Well, the stupid thing is, I can banish a curse. I want to banish the possession out of one of them so they just die.
Ooh.
You just thought of this now.
Yes.
To be
Get
fair,
him.
this is only the 3rd time.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll.
I only rolled a 6, so no, I didn't get to do anything. But I get to check off experience for the last time.
Unless you want to use luck.
Yeah, actually I will. Why not? We're
Okay.
done.
So
Now or never.
yeah, I
That
was
is
gonna
fair,
say
exactly.
we're kind of getting there. You reach out with your hand, and we'll say one of the guards that hasn't been shot a bunch yet.
Yes.
Um,
The middle one, I think.
You feel yourself like grab at sort of a string of ley lines in the air and rip on them, and they like sort of fly out of his ears, and then he falls to the ground. And he's just done. You've uncursed this corpse.
I just,
Okay,
want,
sound-based.
I
Got
just
it.
want my reaction to go, oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you cut the strings of the magic puppeteering him essentially.
Yeah, oops. I could have done this so much easily.
Jasper. Yeah, Pinocchio.jpg. Gerard, go ahead. You're the only one who hasn't gone yet.
I'm gonna rush the one that got shot and
Okay.
bop him. Roll to bop. Ha! That's a 7. Do I bop him?
Yes, and you do enough to kill him, but he will bop you back as you do that.
How does he bop me back? What is this Halo 3 bullshit?
Well, that's just how fighting works in this. You hit each other. You're not dying. You're just getting punched, knocked on your
You're
ass.
just getting sucker
He's
punched
just-
by a zombie.
Booping
Yeah.
you on the nose.
He's gonna
You're
break
getting
my
punched-
suit. I'm gonna
punched-
die of radiation. It's fine.
You're just getting absolutely fucking decked for 2 damage.
Ow!
Just getting your shit rocked.
And then there's one left, and you've all gone, so back to the whoever wants to go. At this point, he's pretty close to you guys, so shooting will be under pressure and such.
I think same strategy. I'm gonna try and pop.
Wait,
pop a hole.
can I use a luck to avoid all harm?
You may.
I'm gonna do that because I don't want to have 2 harm.
All right, yeah. Then he just whiffs past your head, and you swing your club down and catch him in the neck, and he falls down, and his fist loses force before it can beat you. So yes, John, you wanted to shoot. With
Yeah,
it
so you
actually
said
being
act
your
under
turn
pressure.
now. Act under pressure. Go ahead.
9.
So that's a 9. So difficult choice or some such. You know, same basic thing as last time. The shot you have lined up, you'll probably hit him. It might go through him. It might hit the glass of the containment unit.
Do it. I want to see what the big thing looks like.
Can I just use luck?
No.
You can
I wanna
also
see what-
just use luck.
I want to see
I'm
what the
just
big.
gonna pop a luck.
No, I want to see
no,
what the
not
big thing looks like.
What's
Break
a
it.
big monster?
I want to see a big monster.
I'm gonna crossbow him for a 12,
Oh yeah, great. You hit him. Ouch. Big ouch.
which actually would be
Oof.
13, I guess, with the +1 damage.
Sure. Well, it's +1 damage, not +1 to hit.
Oh, okay.
But regardless, you hit him. Good job. One of the other 3 of you.
I was gonna try to trap the big guy in the box still.
Isn't he trapped already?
He's already in the box.
I
Already
want
in the box.
to continuously trap him in the box. If he's breaking out, I want to trap him more in the box he's
Sure.
already in.
You wanna be Doctor Strange holding back the flood in
Yes.
Endgame. Just yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Roll magic.
A 9, so a small glitch, hopefully.
He breaks out.
Okay.
So as they're fighting this last guard, you hear that it sounds like the big one is like winding up for a charge at the wall of the cell. So you put your hands up, like sort of a double force push. As it strikes the wall, you see, the shadow of it bonk against the glass. A big crack forms, and you're the only thing at this point holding this thing shut.
Lovely.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's a terror's turn. There's one more dude between you guys.
Izzy, take your shot.
Yeah, Izzy and Jasper have a turn still.
11.
Bang. Ouch. Not dead. Jasper.
Swing. That's a 4.
Would you like to be lucky, or am I punching you?
I can help.
How many? I'm gonna use another luck.
Well, +1 wouldn't get him there. Anyway. You're gonna use luck? Okay.
A luck to get a 12.
Okay, great. Then, yeah, you kill him. He had 1 health.
All right. I rush and grab one of the keys.
Yeah, so you guys can... Atara, do you want to, have a dramatic... Go, do it!
Yes, go.
Go,
I can't be dramatic
now!
right now.
Do
I sound
it!
like this. Go.
We'll get another take. We'll do ADR after.
Just
Fix it
go.
So, yeah, who's grabbing the other key? Who's pulling the lever? What do you guys do?
Me.
2, one of us on each key, 2 on the lever.
I'll go on the lever.
1, 2, 3, go.
I guess that
1,
means
2,
I'm
3,
also
go.
on the lever.
Okay,
Yep.
yes, so
Mac
and Oliver
count us
run,
out.
pick up the keys off the floor, put them in,
Already grabbed.
turn.
3, 2, 1.
Yoink!
Lift
Turn.
off.
And then you guys yank the lever down, and this big cube that was full of sort of a dark green color lights up bright orange, fills the room with light.
We're all gonna get 5-degree burns.
No, I said fills the room
5?
with light, not fills the room with fire.
5 degree turns us into a skeleton.
5th degree
Are
turns
my
us
You
hands
into
see,
atoms.
you see the shadow of the creature in
Exactly.
there. It's the same basic profile as the other one's, just absolutely gigantic.
Wah!
And yeah, as the fire goes, it falls, and the shadow ceases to be there after a while. It just sort of dissolves in the flame. Big, monstrous roar as it goes out. Atara lets go of this very stressful magic, and the glass of the wall starts to fall off. As all that's happening, whatever this fog is rolls out and fills the room, and you guys can't see anything anymore because it's just dense, dark green fog in here. You guys want to talk in this panic at all?
Alright. Everyone that's on the wall.
Who turned out the lights?
Okay. Mac at key 1, move along the wall to lever.
Moving to lever.
Levers. Izzy, Mac, and Jasper move along the wall to me at key 2.
Okay.
As you're trying to plan all of this, you realize that the telepathy that you're using to communicate
Oh shit.
is starting to become muffled.
Oh no.
He's like,
Okay, but the 4 of us
Until-
are together by that point.
Atara,
until
you
hang
good?
on, until eventually it fades out, and you all feel suddenly very fatigued. You think maybe the gas has gotten through the filters
Oh,
of your
no.
hazmat
Shit.
suits.
Oh, that's
And-
Alright.
And you all hang on, and you all collapse. You're unconscious.
Oh shit, we dead.
you're not dead.
We're dead.
Some time later, question mark. You all you all sort of come to. You feel yourselves laying down. You feel like you got hit by a truck. You're sore.
Are we
You're
still in the
bruised.
bunker?
You're tired. Hang on.
Are we in the
and
hospital?
Stop, let him
yeah,
talk.
you
Right?
wake up in a hospital. The 5 of you are in hospital beds in a row.
Oh, at least they put us together.
Wow, we got a suite.
I know, damn.
I think
We
we're in
saved
the
the
hallway.
world, guys. They better give us a suite.
No, I think we're in the hallway.
No, you're in a room. You hear things are still a little blurry. You're still coming to. You hear a couple of nurses or doctors in the room with you mumbling to each other, and as you're coming to, you hear one of them leave and get out and call for someone. And after a little bit, you come to and you realize you all have one handcuff, your right hand handcuffed to
Oh,
your bed, but otherwise you feel relatively okay. Way too tired to fight or do anything, but you can feel all your
Question.
limbs. Nothing's broken.
Where's it cuffed?
To the
What do you mean,
railing.
where's it cuffed?
Where on the bed? How's it cuffed?
The railing.
There's like a railing on the side of a hospital
John's just
bed.
trying to break the bed.
So the nurses start coming up to you guys, asking you if you feel okay.
Fuck no.
They, you know,
Yeah, I'm
they
good.
seem
How
a
are
little
you?
confused, but they start asking you if anything hurts, if they can get you anything. Well, they can start coming around with water.
Can I have my clothes back?
There's soon. There's someone who has to talk to you guys. But first, we want to make sure that everybody's okay, and everybody. As far as we could tell, you guys are all okay. You're gonna be fine. Just some cuts and bruises. Some of you have some stitches that you'll need a little bit of time, but you'll be okay.
Can I read her mind to see if she's being sincere, or if she actually knows more?
Well, Gerard
and
can
does
just
not
know
tell
that
us?
actually, Jasper.
Oh, that's
She's
true.
being she's being
she
honest
lying.
with you. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is just a well-meaning nurse, is a normal nurse. Yes.
Who wants to talk to us?
She's like, I think he's FBI or something, some cop or something. He's I don't know. I think you guys might be in some trouble, but first
We'll see.
I want to make sure everybody's okay. So
Will Smith walks in.
I mean maybe you're not in trouble. Maybe he just wants some information. I don't know, but
I'm not
The
okay.
handcuffs say otherwise,
Wait
and I
a
rattle
minute.
it a little bit.
Wait a minute.
I'm not
Keep
okay.
going.
Oh, are you
Okay.
thinking what I'm thinking?
I am.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah.
It has
They're just
to
gonna
be.
Keep going. Keep going.
anyway,
Nurse,
Continue.
I'm not okay.
we'll see
Carry
if
on,
you're
my
all thinking
wayward
what
son.
I'm
you're
not
thinking.
okay.
Oh my God.
He's fine. Don't listen to him.
After,
I'm
after
not
the nurse
okay.
checks on all of you guys.
Oh
gets
my
you
god!
Some shut
Are
up.
you deaf? Nurse!
Shut up.
My wrist hurts! Take this thing off of me! Okay, that's
good?
it. Give me. Yep, go ahead.
Can I
I
continue?
think he's having an
I was
episode
about to
again.
say,
he
can
goes-
I manipulate him through telepathy to shut up?
Then he goes back to sleep.
Wow.
after that.
Honestly, Katie, do you know how many people in my life would probably have loved to have that power?
I
To
understand.
just be able to turn you off. Yeah. Ugh.
Anyway,
No,
a few moments later, after getting you some water and some bread, so that you get some food in your stomachs,
Jello?
the
Yes.
nurse
I want
steps out. Yeah,
applesauce.
basic hospital food, right? And
And a very slushy
guess who
apple
steps
juice.
in? It's a guy who looks exactly like Professor
Professor
Gordon,
Oh
dressed,
my God.
dressed as an FBI agent.
I love
That's
the
weird,
idea of
isn't it?
all of us just being like, oh, yeah. None
Hey,
of us
what?
being shocked in these hospitals. It's like, oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
I just say that out loud.
and he comes in and he's like, sorry, what makes sense?
You.
You.
Oh,
Being
you don't
you.
get it, do you?
He's
Damn.
like, what,
Where did you find us?
Professor. You're not dead.
Professor?
No.
What?
No.
No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. That's against the rules. What is your name?
He shuts the door. He says, I'm FBI Special Agent Lawrence Gordon. I am here to ask you guys some questions.
Okay.
Okay,
Ask
sure.
away.
Uh-huh.
So, we found you guys in the woods,
Oh.
not too many miles from here, just on the edge of Wharton State Forest, which is down by the Pine Barrens. You're in a hospital nearby. You're okay.
Why are we handcuffed?
We'll probably get those off of you soon, but I have to ask you guys some questions. When we found you, you were wearing hazmat suits and you were lightly irradiated. So
So that deserves
that brings up
handcuffs?
some questions. It deserves a lot of
is it-
questions. It's very
is it-
suspicious.
Illegal to wear a hazmat suit?
Oh, yeah, we were fighting some Jersey Devil things.
Stop.
In this, like-
Shush.
Shush.
No, you're asleep.
You've never spoken to the police before, have you?
You
So,
don't speak to the man.
What
These
where
aren't
do
the
you work?
police, this is FBI.
That's
do
the
you-
same.
Worse.
That's
Yeah, where do
They're
you
the
work?
same.
What do you work for again?
FBI or FBA?
Anyway, so Izzy says FBI or FBA, and he's like, all right, great, good, we're on the same page. That explains everything. Yes, and he looks around. I actually
He
work.
closes the shutters.
I am almost certain that you've scanned this room for bugs and
Yes.
picked one that there's no sound in, okay?
I actually
Let's be
work
candid here.
for a department called the FBA. It's the Federal Bureau of Anomalies.
Oh.
Not
Damn.
the Fuck Buddy Association.
Called it.
Not that. See, what my department does is we deal with supernatural events. finding people who've experienced things. And it seems like you've had some sort of run-in, and
Several.
we want to kind of
wait, I have a
debrief you.
question for you.
Sure.
Do you know what the Jersey Devil is?
And he goes, no.
Okay, that answers my question.
Then we've done our job.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
It doesn't exist! The myth
we've done our
doesn't
job.
exist anymore!
Wait, I have a theory. Can I share it?
Game theory?
Is it a game theory?
No, a
Yeah,
film
it's
theory.
Haha.
Okay.
So,
I have a style theory.
sorry. Okay. Shit. No. So, we erased the Jersey Devil. Because of that, he did not become a professor. He instead went and worked for the FBA.
Yes.
Well, yep, that's
Dots
that's very
connected.
clear. That's exactly what
You
happened.
Okay,
win!
But it would appear that we've erased the idea of the Jersey Devil from existence.
Wait, did we erase the entirety of Wharton State University?
We might have.
Professor,
There's no
Said he
reactor.
found you in the
Officer
woods
There
on the
Man.
edge
might
of the
not be a
forest.
Carranza memorial. He might not have crashed.
Professor,
Because the Jersey Devil might have brought him down.
Professor, Officer Man.
Why are you calling me professor?
I believe his name
Don't
is Agent.
don't question it. Is there a university near where you found us?
Not really.
Okay,
We don't have
does
college
Wharton
anymore.
State University
How?
mean anything?
No.
Or the
okay,
town
so
of Carranza, New Jersey?
no. So listen, this is gonna be a lot.
Oh my
The
god.
way-
So I assume there's going to be a very big debrief.
This is gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
Cox pistol.
The way this works is there is a class of creature. We tend to just call them cryptids, but there's no real official designation. It's a class of creature that we believe are four-dimensional beings of some sort. You guys might know that the fourth dimension is time, pretty much, right?
Yes.
The
So,
Twilight Zone.
when these things are killed, which, as far as we're aware, has only happened a handful of times ever.
You're welcome.
And we did most of them.
We did
Well,
about a
adding
dozen.
to the list, I guess.
Guys are talking to the man too much, Jasper.
When
whispers
this
under his breath.
when they're killed, it becomes as if they never existed in our dimension. However, people who are standing nearby, and presumably animals also, but people who are standing nearby remember their old version of events. There's a localized bubble
Of
that,
non-amnesia.
where it doesn't interfere. I'm guessing whatever you guys did had a big enough effect that you were just kind of dumped in the woods because whatever building you were in doesn't exist anymore.
There's a whole nuclear power plant that's not there anymore, man. This is wild. A town, a state college.
Oh my god, our families.
I'm sure
They're
they're
gone.
still there.
They're dead.
None of us are from Carranza.
None of you are from
It's
Carranza.
fine.
Fair, but
he's like,
still.
listen, you guys are okay. We've done some very basic background checks on all of you. Your families are fine. You have normal lives on this timeline. You're all college students.
Where do
Whatever
we go,
college you
though?
were going to, I assume no longer exists.
Correct. Fun fact, you were a professor for this class. And I just start laughing.
He's like, that is insane.
Yeah, that's why we asked what we were
Wait,
surprised when you came in.
Was the professor's name actually Lawrence? I can't
Yes.
remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, his first name hasn't changed as a result of this particular butterfly event.
It's just his legal title of professor.
His entire
or
occupation and life.
So,
Agent.
on a timeline where there is no Jersey Devil, you decided to become an FBA agent instead of a professor to study the Jersey Devil.
Honestly, both make sense in the context of what you were teaching.
Well, the FBA probably pays better, I hope.
Probably.
Yeah. There's a bit of a bonus in addition to the regular FBI pay. Technically, we don't really exist, but
Okay, wait, I have a question. Is Hellboy real?
no.
Okay.
Shit.
Can
Well-
I try something?
Okay.
Wait,
I say
Can
as Alex,
take
not as
that-
professor. As
If you take
Agent
the
Gordon.
handcuff off me, can I magic and try to have him observe time and place, and I show him what we went through?
He's not gonna let
Or
you
through
do
like
that.
telepathy?
No, he's not gonna let you in to do that.
You can keep the handcuff on me and just hold my hand. It's fine. I just feel like holding hands makes
He's
it
like,
easier.
no. It breaks protocol to know too much about
Other dimensions.
alternate lifetimes and stuff. Listen,
Okay.
That does not make sense. It feels like you should know more
Liu
because you
Kang
work for the
said
company.
No, you can't do that.
Okay. That sounds dumb, but sure.
listen, clearly there's a lot to work through, but what I want to do for you guys is, and what we tend to do when we find people in your situation.
Are we getting job offers?
No.
Basically, but
Oh.
you know, you
Cox
gotta hear me out here. Whatever version of the FBA you knew is probably entirely different from what we are at this point in time in this timeline.
I hope.
I was gonna
Yeah, I
say,
hope
we
so.
barely knew it. We met nobody, so.
Well, we met a few dead people.
Exactly.
We killed 6 zombies.
No, we didn't
I'm
kill them.
guessing
They were
you
already
stumbled
dead.
upon some sort of Cold War MK Ultra type thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Is that, you know?
See, I could tell you all
probably.
of this through my brain.
I don't think he's allowed
You
to
could
know.
also just tell me. But anyway, so the choice is this. Join up with the FBA. You'll get a job in the government, not necessarily FBI. It doesn't have to be that high risk, right? It could be local police. It could be post office. It could be anything, right? You'll have some sort of job in the government, keeping an eye out for anomalous things, responding to them when they happen.
You know we're only like 21, right?
That doesn't mean anything.
There's training. First of all, you're 19. There's training. You'll go to you'll
Oh,
continue school
sophomores?
and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume we'll continue our regular education.
Right.
since
You'll
we'll
finish up
continue.
your degree and all that, and then you'll get that.
I have an art degree.
The alternative is that
Spins revolver.
you but he pulls out what is essentially a Men in Black neuralizer.
Sign me the
Like,
fuck
you kids
up.
ever watch Men in Black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that
What do you mean?
exist still?
We had a big data breach in the 90s. It was a big deal. It was a problem.
We don't talk about it.
That guy's fired.
That guy's fired.
Anyway, this is basically how that movie works, right? We can make you forget. You'll go right back to your relatively normal lives. You'll have gotten in a car accident or some minor struggle that gave you a little bit of head trauma, but your family will help you get back on your feet. We'll cover any medical bills, and you'll mysteriously get all your scholarships and everything paid for. Everything will be fine. You can go right back to normal, but you have to forget all of this.
Yeah, here's the thing, I don't want to forget it.
So red pill, blue pill.
I
Huh?
want to fight these guys. This is what I wanted
Those are
my
your
whole
choices.
life. I
Blue
knew
pill.
they were real.
Blue pill.
So, down the line,
Is that the
what do you
good
guys
one?
want to pick? I'm
I
just
don't
gonna go in
remember.
Discord. Izzy, Alex, what does Izzy want to do?
I want the job. I want to do it. I've been dreaming of this my whole life. Let's do it.
All
Look,
right.
I can be a doctor.
Take it easy.
I
It's
can be a
bit of
doctor in my
process,
spare
but,
time. It's fine.
Brian, what does Max say?
Porque en los dos.
I mean,
No.
no. I mean, we
No.
can I
Professor
ask
just
some
goes, no.
clarifying questions?
Sure. Because if you don't like the answers, we'll just neuralize you.
Well, that's just it. Like, we're still going to be part of our families. Like, we're not being whisked away in witness protection.
Yes, yeah.
We
Listen,
just
as
can't tell
far
them about
as my
this.
family and anybody knows, I'm a normal FBI agent. I have kind of a weird work schedule, but who doesn't in my department, you know?
That's fair.
But yeah, I have a wife, I have a kid, everything is pretty okay.
Back to me. The answer is yes. I would like to work for you, Mr. Professor Agent, sir.
We'll work on that, but sure, happy to have you on board.
Happy
Katie,
to be
Atara,
here.
what does she say?
Yes, I think I have a specific skill set that might be useful.
Very particular set of skills.
Yes.
Me too, and it's gun.
Jasper, how do you feel about working for the government, technically, sort of, kind of?
On one
For the
hand,
man.
it'd be
This
working
little
for the
appendix
man,
that even the president probably doesn't know about.
But on the other hand, I get to see all the things that I always theorized about.
Jasper, look. You're part of the secret now. You're in. You did it.
And I can hold that over everyone's heads.
Yeah.
I'll get so much
Well-
Reddit karma when I leak this.
I don't say that out loud. That's in my
But
head.
you think it.
He does.
What's in your head? Yeah. So I guess that's a yes all around.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
I'll think
He's
about
like,
it.
all right, so take it easy for now. All right, you're gonna be here for a couple more hours. Get you cleared.
That's fine.
We'll get
You take
we'll
the
get the
cuffs
handcuffs
off?
off you in a little bit. I need to
Okay.
get my partner has the key. But we'll everybody will be okay.
There's one key.
Does wait? Does your partner also work for the FBA, or is this an FBI partner?
No, my partner's. As far I'm the only one you've met. I'm probably the only one you'll meet today.
That is fine.
I'll
I just
get
want
in
to make
touch
sure
with
we
all of
don't
you.
say anything stupid in
Not
front
a
of the
word.
person.
Yes.
Okay.
After you get out of the hospital, we'll be in touch. But for now, rest up, heal up, go home to your families for a couple of days. Get your bearings on the new timeline.
So it doesn't matter what degree I get at school then, I just have to finish it?
You don't even have to finish.
Within reason, you do still have to do a real job. Like, I still arrest people. I'm still, like, a regular FBI agent. I don't only arrest cryptids. I also arrest humans sometimes.
How does one arrest a cryptid?
Arrest a cryptid?
Wait.
Very carefully.
What's the biggest cryptid you arrested?
Oh, do you have
Happy
a
to
Bigfoot?
answer all these questions another time.
Do you have a Bigfoot in this
It's
universe?
Mothman, by the way. His name is Big Hands, actually.
I was gonna say, what's the biggest cryptid?
Mothman actually works for the FBA. He's the public alert system. He shows up when something's gonna go wrong.
Yeah, they're working on it. Listen,
Do you have Batman?
I'm gonna leave the room now.
You're gonna regret this choice, sir.
Take it easy. We'll see.
Here's the thing: he can always just wipe our memories later if we're too stupid.
He's right,
If we
and he shuts
piss
the
him
door.
off too much.
and then the green fog rolls in once again.
And yeah, that's the end of the campaign, essentially.
Oh my god.
No, wait, I wasn't done yet.
yet.
We still had other
Forget
places on the
about
map
me.
to visit. We still
So
had
wait,
other
Brian.
places on the map to visit.
No, there's
map
no
doesn't
map.
exist
don't
I show you the
exist
phone. The
anymore.
map doesn't exist. Our
I wanted
timeline
to-
doesn't
Devil,
exist.
there's no map, there's no Carranza.
But is
So-
there
I
Sam?
wanted to visit more places.
There is
Yeah,
Sam.
is there
Here.
Sam?
I'm gonna. Hey, but this means I can pretend I have a brain injury and don't remember anything. It's good cover for
I got
why I
the
don't remember
Yes.
any of my life.
You can all write off any odd behavior or misrememberings as a result of that car crash you got into.
Is it implied that our professor was the guy who got killed?
Yeah.
Because now the thing
Okay,
that
so he was.
He was the
yes.
first victim.
Yeah, so I guess now, wrap
Ooh.
on that. Let me do something real quick. Hang on.
No.
Did we conclude the current mystery?
Oh,
Yeah!
No.
I'm still confused.
There's still more mysteries to be found.
We did. I believe we
That's-
did.
That's a good
we
mystery,
actually
then.
deleted the current mystery. So
Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
Technically,
Yes.
yes.
Technically, yes.
yes.
Yeah.
We saved at least
Sure, whatever.
5 people from killing.
Did you
all
learn
5
something
of
new
those
and
things.
important about the world? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you learn something new and important about one of the hunters? Not really, but hey,
No.
that's at least 2 yeses. You get 2 experience points. Who cares? We're not
Whee!
playing anymore.
But
I'm still marking it down.
Sam,
wanna
in case
come
we
back.
ever come
I am
back,
a
me
good
Wait.
player.
too.
But wait, I leveled up.
yeah,
Go
I also
ahead and do your
leveled up.
level up. Yeah, maybe who knows? Maybe one day
I
we
don't-
follow the adventures of you guys when you're like 30 and you're actual professional monster hunters.
Yes, I love
Please.
that.
I'm rolling around with the same gun.
This thing shot a Jersey Devil.
You just work for the FBA and we pick another cryptid.
Dad, what's a Jersey
Gonna go
Devil?
Bigfoot.
Don't worry about it.
So yeah, now that we're done, yeah, you guys can level up off screen if you want to do that and hang on to your sheets. First thing, I guess we'll tease the next campaign again. Here's that teaser again for the next season. Wow, here it comes.
What is it, Salvage Union?
Yeah, like Brian said, if you're the audio listener and you just heard some techno music, it is a game of Salvage Union, which is another mecha system, very different mechanically from Lancer, more rules light, but still very big in depth on character customization. More sort of post-apocalyptic vibe, sort of diesel punk. It's pretty cool. We're excited about it. In theory, that'll be up in 2 weeks after this. If there's any kind of delay, I'll let you know in the YouTube community tab or over on our Discord server. And then, yeah, with that out of the way, we do sort of, with Katie, what we do at the end of these shows is we kind of wind down with a little discussion of any questions you guys have for me, clarifications on events and things like that, and then also like sort of a review, quote unquote, of the system. So
I like this a lot. This was very easy to grasp, and like
Yes.
it was very. I enjoyed that aspect
Yeah.
of it. Plus, the story was Very good. Good job, Alexander.
Yes.
Yay, thank.
Honestly,
yeah, you really fucking caught me off guard with Sam not being a corpse in a ditch.
So happy about that. As soon as the tarot reading came up, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking freak the shit out of him.
So,
you know that I'm genuinely confused when I don't have a response. I just leave.
Yeah, I actually caught you off guard.
I will say this, Alex. How much of this story came from the tarot reading, and how much had already been planned? And the tarot reading
it was like
just
the time manipulation thing.
Like I had like the word, like the bedrock of the story of like
the outline,
the FBA and the failed Cold War experimentation on the captured Jersey Devil kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
As sort of like the background. But then, and I was gonna have you just sort of unfold that, right? But then, the tarot reading happened to so strongly link up with Oliver's backstory that I'm like, okay, I need to work this in somehow. It was too good of a moment. Then that's when I came up with like the time thing.
The timey-wimey fuckery.
Okay.
So yeah, that wasn't planned from the beginning, which is a strength of this system for sure, that you can do that level of improv.
Honestly, this was my favorite system that we have done so far in this whole show. I loved it. I had way too much fun.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite story we've told. I don't know if it's my favorite system exactly, because like it's so rules light that like
I love that though.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Again, this is just my opinion. It's entirely a trade-off.
Yeah.
It's like it's a TTRPG with a lowercase g. You know what I mean?
Alex, which I think for us, because we've been running these games so long,
yes,
that's a negative. Yeah. For most people, being able to hand wave stuff and go, yeah, that's fine, without a rule saying otherwise.
Most people, but definitely a large number of people. Yeah, for sure. Some people obviously love the crunch. There's people who play GURPS with all the rules on.
Oh god.
So, it's pros and cons. I will say I played years and years and years ago. I played another game called Dungeon World, which is essentially this, but with like D&D's clothes on, right? Where it's medieval fantasy, but it uses the same kind of 2d6 system. And that I didn't like being a player in because, I don't know, you felt weak, right? And like you were rolling a lot, and like you're always getting like that half tier of success where like you hit them, they hit you. In a very combat focused medieval setting, that didn't feel very good. You kind of want to be like a super powerful warrior, Here, I think it makes a lot of sense because you're like, well, of course I'm getting hit. I'm just some guy,
Yes, I'm a teenager in America.
The system fits the fiction very well in this case.
In terms of...
So here I like it a lot. And I think I enjoyed being a keeper, a game master in this system more than being a player personally. So I guess that works out if you guys enjoyed playing it.
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend this system for people who are about to pick up an RPG and want to learn. If you're not interested in like a thick rule book, this is for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I agree.
And you can always make it more complicated for yourself later.
Right. It's very
you can add your own rules to it to specify things.
Yeah, you can make and homebrewing doesn't break it because it's not so delicately balanced. Yeah. Oh, I will say the only thing that does kind of suck as the GM of this, I don't get to roll any fucking dice. Yeah. What do I got all these dice for?
So that's just it. Like
to stare at.
If you want to modify that you could also just roll
I know.
dice.
Every now and then I just made a situation where like, I just can't decide on something. I'm going to roll dice because I have 3 pounds of them in front of me here. I might as well use these things.
Yeah.
I love the fact that I only had to work with 2 dice. It made it very easy to remember.
You'll like Salvage Union then, because that is just D20.
Hey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I me likey math rock. That's just a thing. But it's really like a pro and a con, where it's just like, I don't have to ever do any math, which lets me focus on storytelling. I don't get to use my cool dice.
That's kind of how I felt with parts of Lancer, where it's like, you don't roll for anything. It's like, oh, you don't roll for damage. It's like, oh.
True, yeah, you as GM didn't really roll very much either, yeah.
Which, I mean, for this, you could just say, no, I'm just going to roll. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to roll.
I could.
It's not
It
auto
wouldn't break the game.
Yeah.
But anyway,
you can
other small nitpicks. I felt like healing was a little weird. Like, it just seemed kind of infinite And like,
Yeah.
what's the point of damaging you if you can just heal infinitely? I know like big injuries, unstable injuries become more of a problem, but they become such a problem that I didn't want to kill you guys. Like,
Yeah.
That's why I took surgery, so that I could perform emergency stabilizations, but
not really any support built into the game for like human enemies. It's like every monster in the book is like a straight up full on monster, which I guess, you know,
I mean,
that's
I think
sort of
the
on
title,
me for telling that kind of story.
but also the title of the thing is Monster of the Week.
Obviously,
I
extrapolated this out and told a story they're not really supposed to tell with it, but it still worked.
Yeah. It's Monster of the Week, not
the list of I have like some bullet points to get through here. The list of magic glitches is great. A little short. There's no magic boon suggestions for the big roll, kind of annoying. There's no suggestions for the hard choice for act under pressure, kind of annoying. Just some small little things like that. I do feel like investigate a mystery and read a bad situation don't need to be 2 moves.
Mm-hmm.
That you both add the same thing, and it's just let me ask questions about what's happening.
Yeah.
But again, very minor nitpicks, just stuff to think about for anyone else out there working on their own system.
But nothing debilitating.
But overall, yeah, fantastic. Had a great time. Definitely suits the genre perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, if anyone doesn't have anything else to add, we can wrap up.
Yeah.
Can we play that again?
Yes, please. Please, please, please.
Someday, perhaps.
At some point, we'll probably start doing sequels.
There are a lot of systems out there to get through.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we will wrap up the show now, I guess. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, subscribe.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, and thank you, Katie, for being on this season.
Yes. Thank you to our special guest, who is always welcome to come back.
Yeah, and we'll, of course, continue collaborating, time and again in the future. Streaming together and such. Katie, it's always been on the screen for the YouTube people, but remind the audio listeners where they can find you.
I'm Gifted Faker. You could search me online. Gifted Faker on Twitch. I stream 3 times a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday evenings. I also cosplay the Gifted Faker on Instagram, and I post things to other places like TikTok and stuff as well.
Yeah.
That's about everything. The Gifted Faker. You'll find me. I'm cool.
So, yeah. That's that. Thanks again.
Yep.
And we'll see you in the next season, hopefully.
Goodbye. I can't get that high pitch. Goodbye.
You can't do your silly little goodbyes.
Goodbye.